My name is Angel D. Thomas, and I am the founder and CEO of Radiant Love, which was established in 2017. Radiant Love exemplifies the power of boldness, beauty, and self-confidence. Radiant Love also has an online boutique, which can be found at radiant-love.com. I ask that y'all follow me on Instagram at radiantlove_. That's on Instagram. I want to encourage everyone to be the best version of themselves. Y'all be bold, be beautiful, be you. So Radiant Love's Love Talk is a platform that I created to shine light on kings and queens. It is just a place that I want us to come in here and feel comfortable. We will discuss different topics. We will uplift each other, inspire each other. We will relate. And I just want everyone to just let their radiant lights shine, because we are all kings and queens. So I just want to encourage everyone again to just be the king and queen that they are and be the best version of yourself. So tonight's guest is Mr. Brandon Tarell, who is a singer, a songwriter, and a producer. Let's add him on now. Drum roll. Hey, how are you today?
I'm good, man. Just fighting that rain, that flood to get home,
Man,
but
I heard it was crazy out there. I'm glad you made it home safe though.
ridiculous.
Yes. So everybody, this is Mr. Brandon Tarell. Like I told y'all, he is a singer, a songwriter, and a producer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am really so excited because I literally listen to people sing on YouTube all day. I can't sing myself, but I just love to hear other people sing, and to have you on here as an artist is amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
No, thank you, man.
You are so welcome. So y'all, this is Brandon Tarell. He was born and raised in New Orleans East. At the age of 12 is when he first picked up a microphone and has been singing ever since. Not only is Brandon an artist, but he sings, he writes, and he produces. And he produced his latest single, Twitter, which is available on all major platforms. And if you haven't heard it, y'all need to hear it now, right now.
Go get that.
Go get that. Yes, yes. So, Brandon, at the age of 12 is when you first picked up a microphone. And usually artists have a backstory to how they got into music, whether it was church or whether they just randomly found out they could sing, or if their family are musically talented. So for you, how did you get your start with music?
So I was, like you just said, the family surrounded by music. I was always surrounded by it. My dad's side of the family, my grandmother played the keys. 2 aunts, they sing. My uncle plays the bass. My older brother, he plays the keys and he sings. So I was always around it. But I was really into rap music. I was like a big Cash Money fan when I was young, right? It was Hot Boys all day. But one day, my older brother sung in a choir. He got dragged into the youth choir. He sung, and next thing you know, everybody on their feet clapping and crying. I'm like, I could do the same thing. I had never sung before a day in my life, but I'm like, man, I could do the same thing. So I just waited. I just bided my time. And then Christmas of that same year, we did Boys II Men's version of Silent Night. And that was it for me. I was good after that.
Yes. So your brother, kind of like, you saw your brother, you was like, I can do that too. So that led you to it.
Bro, had never sung before a day in my life, but I was like, I could do that too, man.
And
so
you
enough,
did.
I really could, yeah.
And
really
not
could.
only did you do it, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there are many, many different type of genres of music, from jazz, hip hop, reggae, R&B. What's your genre?
I would definitely put myself in the R&B lane. R&B. So more recently, I've begun to slide a little more rap and hip hop into it. As you can see, how Twitter is has a little rap influence to it. But definitely R&B and soul, though, like to the core. I'm a crooner.
And that's my favorite. I really am into that old school R&B, like that Usher, and I love it. So you're in a good genre of music. I absolutely love it. So we all know, growing up, when you heard music playing on a Sunday, we all know what that meant. That meant that we had to clean up.
Facts. You already know.
To clean up.
You already
From
know.
Al Green, Luther Vandross, Smokey
Yeah,
Robinson, Frankie
yeah,
Beverly and Mays,
yeah.
Diana Ross. When you heard that music, you already knew what time it was. So
You
that's
knew
how
what it
we know that
was.
music now. We know it like like we wrote it.
You knew what it was,
So
dog.
yes. So growing up, who were your music influences?
Man, it was so many people, man. Like, of course, you could say your people like, um, Michael Jackson, or Luther Vandross or somebody like that. But I still am a big Anita Baker fan. Um, Anita, that's my TD. Um,
Yes.
uh, the Isley Brothers, like you said, Al Green, Stevie Wonder, George, Grover Washington. Like, it's a whole bunch of people, man. It's like the list is crazy. I could just send you a playlist that I got that's official, like, and it's all old school jams. Like, it's too many to name. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Even if you go over to like the gospel stuff, John P. Key, Fred Hammond, Kurt Franklin, like it was a whole bunch of people like mom's head spinning. You know what I'm saying? So I always had the old school stuff in my ear, always.
Always. And they are great. So let me tell you, just keep doing what you're doing. And
Fact.
you're gonna be added to that list of greats. I
Hey, put me
promise you
on
that.
it. Put me on it. Put me
Yes, put you
on
on it. So
it.
in a previous love talk, we talked about the amount of talent that New Orleans has. It is amazing at how talented we are as people from New Orleans. And there is a local film company called Comfy Stone Films that
Mhm.
finds artists and place them in an acoustic room and allow them to sing.
Mhm.
You were actually on it's called the Cozy Corner, excuse me, the
Cozy
Cozy
Corner.
Corner.
Mhm.
So what was the experience for you?
Oh, that was dope, man. So first and foremost for me, when it comes to like performances, I have no issue like performing in front of thousands of people, but it's always those crowds where it's just like 100 people, 200 people, like the
Mm-hmm.
intimate settings, or you can really get into what you're doing and really like take the people that's around you on a ride. So I love acoustic settings. All it was is you go into a living room, man. You bring your band or whoever you have playing for you, and you just vibe out.
Mm-hmm.
You just vibe out. And that's exactly what we did. I was sick as a dog that day, but we still got it done. I definitely got to go back for a part two and get a
Mm-hmm.
good one in this time. But yeah, it was dope, man. It was a dope experience.
And you said you sounded sick. I did not hear it at all. You sounded good.
Lord in
And
the know. Lord in the know.
I didn't hear it. But since we're talking about performances, the job of a performer is to entertain others through a form of art, and your art is music. And you said you don't have a problem performing in front of large crowds. And there's been a lot of artists on the Shade Room who will remain nameless that haven't really been vibing with the crowd. It's really important for an artist
Oh
to
yeah.
connect with the crowd. There's also artists who have connected with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So I get, believe it or not, I am not good with large crowds. I get extremely nervous. In high school, I was asked to do the Pledge of Allegiance in front of the school. And now we all know the Pledge of Allegiance. We've been
Right.
doing it since we've been growing up. And
Right.
I had to write it down because I thought I was going to forget, which is crazy. So when it comes to performances, how do you control your nerves to ensure that you put on a good performance for the crowd?
For me, with performances, I feel like nerves are a good thing. I feel like if you're nervous, you care, right? So if you care, you're gonna try your best to do your best, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, most times with nerves, man, I just wait my time, man. And it's crazy. Like a lot of times when I'm on stage, sometimes I can't even recall what happened. Like I
Mm-hmm.
had to see a video to get a playback of how I was out there, because while I'm there, I'm really just there. Like I'm just going. I'm just going. I'm in my element. So as far as nerves, I used to before I'll be mad or upset that I was nervous about something, but now I welcome it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I respond well to pressure. So if I'm nervous about something, I'm about to kick ass, I think. Can
Yes.
I say that? I'm sorry.
Yes. No, you're fine. You're fine. And that actually is it really makes sense because Simone Biles, who is a gymnast,
Gibsons.
a
Gibsons.
championship gymnast, I recently heard her say If you're not nervous, something is wrong.
Come on.
And she
For
has
real.
been performing all her life, and she still
For
gets
real.
nervous. So being nervous, nothing is wrong with it. Like you said, you welcome it, and I think welcoming it actually calms you down in a sense, right? Do you think
It
that?
really does. It really does. Because I mean, you hear like you in it. What you gonna do? Back out? You gonna quit?
Right,
No, you
right,
can't, man. So
right.
you gotta fight your demons head on, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And just get it done. Just
You
get it
have
done.
to. You have to. And you actually write your own music. A lot of artists, when they write music, it comes from a place, whether it's experiences or if it's just random thoughts or if it's just current emotions or anything. So where does your music come from? What place does it come from?
First and foremost, of course, personal experiences, but also friends, family, or even something crazy like I'll be watching a movie or commercial, and a certain thing will come across the screen is like, okay, I can write about that. I've always loved writing. Always loved writing. It's crazy. I just did a paper for my English class, right? First week of school. But and it's actually why do we, what do we love about English? And writing has always been one of my favorite things to do. I love expressing myself through words, putting on paper. And it just so happened that I can sing now too. So, it's like I could take those same words and thoughts and I could, vocalize. But it's everything, man. Like everything is an experience. Everything is an experience. And it's crazy you even said experiences because I went to a Q&A with PJ Morton. And after the Q&A, I asked him, I said, PJ, what's your writing process? He said, to be honest, bro, I don't sit down and write nothing until it comes to me. You got to go through things to write about things, right? So it's like, it's not a rush thing, man. So it's like whatever's going on around me, that's what we're writing about. That's what's coming out.
So, do you write for other people? Do you?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah, of course. I actually myself and my producer Reggie Nick, who actually helped me on Twitter as well, and has helped me on the rest of my project too. Reggie Nick, dope producer in the city. If you need music, y'all go holler at him, Reggie Nick. And my bro T3 Trey Parker. Lost my train of thought.
It's okay. It's okay. And you said their names. Send them my way so they could be on Love Talk. I want to
Man.
all the love.
Get at him. Get at him. What was the question again? I'm sorry,
Angel. Do you write for other people?
Oh yeah. Of course. That's what I was getting at. A dope artist that we're working with right now, Brianna Tyree. She got some stuff that'll be coming out real soon. I should send her your way too.
Okay.
I top it about some stuff. A whole bunch of people, man. Brianna Tyree, Alexa Danielle was actually dope. I did a song for her called Fall. Which is really good, did really well. I've written for songs for Brenda Taylor, Christine Avian, Kayla Jasmine, I wrote with Ashley Lewis, a whole bunch of people, man. And right now, a lot of the names you may have known them, you may not know them, but they're definitely on that trajectory where there will be household names in the future. So, yeah, man, I write for whoever, whatever.
And I can't stop smiling because the amount of talent, you just say all these people names, and it's just so much talent out there, and I love it.
We're not even scratching the surface. Like New Orleans is so deep, so deep with talent, and not just music, like with all the arts, you know what I'm saying, with everything, whether it's fashion, whether it's movies, videography, photography, painting, even cooking, like everything. We have so many talented people in this city, man. So I always try to advise up and comers to not be so quick to jump ship and go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because the places you're going to, they got that big because they built from in-house where they at. You know what I'm saying? So we can't keep outsourcing and going everywhere else, man. We got to do this from right here. We got everything right here. Everything right here, bro. Like sometimes people even come here to find stuff and bring it elsewhere. Like, come on, bro. Like everything is here. Like there's no reason for us to leave. We got too much talent in New Orleans.
I love it. I just can't stop smiling. I love it. So you have a lot going on, from the music, the producing, the writing. So where do you envision your musical talents taking you?
Man, I envision my musical talents being that door opener for me to explore other options, other career choices. There's some other things I do too. I actually make clothes. I sew. I actually do that too. So the fashion. I was in musicals throughout high school. Even after high school, I went all the way to Paris, France to be in a musical. So even to get back into the acting thing. So I definitely see my musical talent opening the door for me to put my hands in other things, you know. For sure, for sure.
Wow. I did not know you were into sewing and the acting. You just you beyond a triple threat. So
Hey,
just keep doing it.
He's doing everything.
Do it all. Yes. So we did talk about you giving us a little bit of those talents. So here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. This is just a hypothetical situation, okay? Hypothetically speaking. I am someone that can give you your big break. This is a hypothetical situation. I am extremely busy. I'm actually headed to a meeting right now. So I'm a busy person. I have to go to a meeting, but you stop me. You got my attention. You have 30 seconds to a minute, however long, to wow me, to win me over. How would you wow me?
What? I always get not confused, but kind of like scared, and that's a pressure moment. That's a pressure moment, but I'm cool. So let me see what I do. I probably sing 96 Chevy, which is another song I released before. Okay, so you want me to do it now?
I'm a busy person.
You is a busy person. See, you already gone. I didn't already messed up.
No, you ain't messed up. You ain't messed up. You ain't messed up. I'm still here, huh? Let's go.
All right, let's see. I just wanna kiss you in the back of the Chevy. I'm feeling your emotions getting heavy. I'll take you for a ride if you let me. Yeah, you creeping for the night, you won't regret it. I just wanna kiss you in the back of the Chevy. I'm feeling your emotions getting heavy. I'll take you for a ride if you let me. Yeah, you creeping for the night, you won't regret it. Yeah.
Yeah. Sign a dotted line. Sign a dotted line. Yeah. So no, that was good. That was really, really good. And that's actually your song, right?
Yeah, that's a song 96 Chevy. We dropped that one in April.
Gotcha. So where can we find this music at?
Man, I could find that on everything, man. Like any site that stream music is on it. Like Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify, Amazon, whatever is on it. It's on it.
Yes, you did a good job. Kudos to you. No, for real, that was really, really good.
You know what's crazy though? I was having a conversation with somebody a few weeks ago about moments like this, where somebody said, you know, singing, do your thing. I've always been so against it. Why? Because I look at myself as a how can I say it? I guess a project or a package artist, meaning I don't think you could get the full Brandon Tarell experience from one song. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to play the whole project. I think you have to stay for a whole show to be like, wait, I really like him. Now I could do it in one song if I'm gonna get you in one song. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I would want you to really sit there and let me take you on this journey. Let me take you on this vibe, which is what I think all my music is. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the type of song or what I'm talking about, what I can guarantee you is it will be a vibe.
Yes. Yes. Now, speaking of, let me just put this out there. I have only been, this is a shame, to 2 concerts in my life. One being Teen Summit. Y'all remember Teen Summit?
You already know.
And the second one being Alicia Keys' concert in the 8th grade. So I need to step my game up. So do you have any performances coming up?
I actually don't have any shows coming up, but I am in the process of setting one up. It's been a while since the last show we did was at Ace Hotel, which was super duper duper dope. With myself and 2 of my musical brothers, Shaquille Smith and Raheem Glassby.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shaq. Let's go, Shaq.
You know my dog. You know what I'm saying? But that was dope, man. We packed it out. Like, that was the first time in my life that I heard the crowd scream encore.
Yes.
That was dope. So I'm in the process now of trying to set up another one, maybe in October. When we drop the next project, actually. So just be on the lookout. Right now we had nothing set in stone. Just be on the lookout for it.
Gotcha. I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout. I'm in Houston, but it's nothing to take a ride. I will definitely come support.
Hey, speaking of Houston, I need to come do one out there.
Got to. You got to. I'm out here. Let's go. Set it up.
I'll be there. I'm out here, yeah.
So, do you play any instruments? I know you said your family, a lot of your family plays instruments. Do you happen to play any instruments?
I tried the piano.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get my hands to do what I want them to do, so I do that.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up the guitar. I actually started hitting my stride with that, and then I
Mm-hmm.
stopped. But so I would say a little bit of the guitar.
So, do you plan on getting back into the guitar, or?
Oh yeah, definitely, because I feel like not only would it help my artistry, you know, as far as creating, but I also feel like it'll add another element to the show. So I definitely plan on picking that guitar back up and getting it to where I can actually perform on stage with it. So, for sure.
Definitely. Stick to it and you're gonna get it without a doubt.
Yeah,
Without a doubt.
you know that.
Yes. So my philosophy is be bold, be beautiful, be you. I literally say this all day. I encourage it to everybody, not just females, males, everybody, to kings and queens. Let's say that. I encourage it to everybody. So what is the philosophy that you stand on and that you live by?
I told my little bro this. I plugged this in his head his whole senior year. I made sure I let him know this before he went for his freshman year at Southeastern to play football. But what I live by is what's for you is for you, and it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. Like, that takes so much pressure off me. Like, not even with just music, with just life in general. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know, when things don't go right, you know, we get upset about it, we get disappointed, and we tend to fall off the scale, fall off the cliff. You know what I'm saying? And off the path of what we're trying to do. But you know, by me living by that, when it's supposed to happen, it's gonna happen for you, bro. Like, no rush. Like, just chill. And literally, like, me doing that, stuff just been doing that. You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of why those things aren't happening, you could still be practicing and prepping for the next situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, people always say too, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
My grandma always say that. Let me tell y'all, my grandma stay with her. She stay
me?
with her clothes on and everything. She stay ready.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, always being on your toes and just waiting your time, and patience, man. Patience. I think that's one of the biggest detriments to people in our age range and younger, of course, you know, because everything is so fast these days. People expect quick results all the time. Nah, man. Some of the greatest things that took time to build, you know what I'm saying? So just be patient. And what's for you is for you. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And it's all good.
Yes, and what is for you is for you. Yes, tell us that philosophy one more time.
That's it. What's for you is for you, and it's gonna happen. If it's supposed to happen, it will happen. Like,
thank you. Yes, it's all about God's timing. His
man.
time. You don't move when you want. He would let you know when to move and how to move.
Take your time,
patient,
bro.
and it's gonna happen. And I'm working on that too, patience, because I honestly, I'll be honest, I don't have patience, but I'm learning it because I had to have patience to grow these locks. And so that is so true. So I am working on that. Thank you for that philosophy. And everybody that gives me a philosophy, I print it, I type it up, and I print it and I put it on the wall. So that is being added to the wall.
It's crazy you say that, because when I first started writing, every song I would finish, I would type it up and put it on my wall. And it was to a point to where my whole room was full of songs. Like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes. Same thing. I like you.
Yes. So when I'm feeling down, when I just need some uplifting, I go to my wall and I see all the philosophies that all my guests had, and it just brings me up. I'm gonna have to share that with y'all Love Talk viewers, because it's something serious. Yes.
We need to see some of them things, man. We need to see some of them, man.
Yes, I got y'all. So at this point, I just want to open up the floor to you to just say whatever is on your heart, or sing whatever is on your heart.
Nah, you tried it. You tried it. Man, what was on my heart, man? Man, so let me say, I've been doing music since 2010. But this is the first time in that span that I can honestly say I feel like an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not about the you know, the interviews, it's not about the performances and nothing else. It's just like, from a creative standpoint, like, I feel content not in the aspect of I can, you know, slow down or calm down, but it's just I was always searching for what and who Brandon Tarell was. You know what I'm saying? But now I know, so it's like, what we waiting on? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, that's probably what I've been, you know, what I've been having on my sleeve for the longest. Like I finally feel like an artist. I finally feel like I'm doing it. You know, when people say like blood, sweat, and tears about stuff, like I ain't been bleeding behind nothing because I don't think you can bleed in music. I ain't doing too much work. But the tears and the sweat is real. You know what I'm saying? When you really want something to be what it is, like it's a beautiful thing. I fallen in love with the process.
Oh yes,
I
yes. And
fell
you
in
have
love
to
with the
trust
process.
the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I was always looking at the end game, always trying to, you know what I'm saying, envision what it was going to be. But you got to understand, like, you can't just wait till that part to be that. You got to be that now. You got to live in it now. So I've been doing that, man. And like 2019 has been like a ride for me, like a ride, a
and you
ride.
know what? And I think that it makes you appreciate it better
Hell
once you
yeah.
get there.
Hell
Knowing, and I was just saying this today. I am taking in all my struggles, and I'm not harping on, you know, because it's gonna make me appreciate the
yeah.
end game much better. So
Come
that
on.
process, you have to live in the process. Don't overlook the process trying to get to the finish line.
Right.
You have to live in that.
You need them rough moments, bro. Iron
Yes.
sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? You need that. You need them battle scars, bro. Somebody told me the other day, like, if your calling is big, your battles will be bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, like, don't trip. Like, if you want to be great, you're gonna go through great things, bro. Think about anybody that we idolize. You know what I'm saying? And I make it a point that people that I idolize, I read their backstory. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what they've been through. Let me see all that kind of stuff. And they all done been through all kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, that's what makes them great. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? And if you're signing up for greatness, then you gotta be ready for that.
You have
You gotta
to.
be ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing, bro. It's just really like watching a butterfly come out of cocoon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a beautiful thing, and it's crazy to think that as good as I feel now, I know we ain't even scratched the surface yet.
Yes.
I know we ain't even scratched the surface yet. Like this next song that we about to drop, called Moment. This man, this probably gonna be one of the best feeling songs I didn't drop.
Mm-hmm.
Like man, I can't even explain it, but I promise you, when I drop that song, if you don't call me, I did something wrong.
Okay.
I promise you.
I'm turning on my post notifications so I can know exactly when it drops.
I promise
Yes.
you. I promise you that.
Yes. So I am just super duper proud of you. I am just gonna keep encouraging you to just keep pushing. Enjoy the process. And New Orleans is great. You're great. And we all as a community are gonna continue to let our radiant light shine because we
Yeah.
are kings and queens. And I just wanna really promote that.
Let me congratulate you though, and let me thank you for this platform that you are creating for people to come and do that and express the positives. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, kings and queens, we gotta highlight that
We have
every
to.
day. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what we do through our life, we all kings and queens and whatever we do. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta make sure we keep telling each other that. You know what I'm saying? Keep uplifting each other and keeping this shit going because we strong individuals, but if we together, like it's crazy.
It
You
is.
know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure everybody good. And
Yes.
so what you're doing is this is beautiful. Shout out to Jazz for telling me about it. You heard me?
Yes. Shout out to you.
Yeah, this is my dog. This is fire. And thank you for this, for real.
You are so welcome. Thank you. So let everybody know your music, your platform, so that they can go and follow you and listen to your music. Just let us know that right quick.
All right, y'all. Y'all can follow me, Brandon Tarell, on everything. That's BrandonTarell on everything. That's Instagram, that's Twitter, that's Facebook. That's all we got on. No Snapchat. We don't know right now. But the music, same thing. Brandon Tarell, BrandonTarell. That's on everything. I do have a project, my first project, Volume 1, that I released on SoundCloud. I haven't put that on Apple Music yet, but I got some gems on that one too that you might want to go spin too. So yeah, man, so go check it out, man. And the music for me, it's not about the money per se. It ain't even about the spins. You know what I'm saying? I just tell myself, when somebody play my record, if I connected with them, if they caught the vibe, then I did my job. So if you want to catch that vibe real quick, check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. Yes. So I just want to thank you so much. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight for Love Talk. Y'all go check out his music. Go follow him on Instagram. So all social media platforms. Go just vibe with him because he is a vibe. So I just want to say thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Go follow me on Instagram and know that we are just going to continue to let our radiant lights shine and continue to just be great. Thank you so much, Brandon. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Good night.